But fake IGN already takes out highs, so this might be their undoing.
Yeah, I mean, as the entry is either you go in, get 3 kills, or you go in and just die, right? Just for your teammates to at least have that space to push in with the utility.
Now, Red Code does get the pick on Mizran, but the Seekers have already been committed. The locations of these players are being revealed to the players of the Mongs.
They know there's at least 2 to 3 down by Silong. It's just a matter of time whether they rotate or not. But Trailblazer actually comes out, you know, he's gonna make some noise here.
Yeah, and it's looking down to beat the boiling point for these two teams as it goes into 50 seconds.
Oh!
INF.
That was not meant for Xeno at all.
The smoke bang meltings taking the orb might have kind of killed his teammate at that point. But definitely Rekko getting one more. And now he has the Tour de Force online, but it's already the last round of the half. And JX Ye and INF clean things up, put things into an 8-4 half.
Okay, I mean, you know, you don't want to go into that 9-3 curse, right? So 8-4 half doing still pretty good for Team Kiro Barrage on the attacking side. Now it's their turn to defend. Like you mentioned, Haven is neither defender-sided map nor attacker-sided map.
Yeah,
it's kind of
50-50.
Maybe like a very marginal difference, like 1% maybe.
And now, things are gonna be looking scary for the Mongs. They have a 4-round deficit. I mean, they do have... they do not have the stronger offense initiator, which I feel it's still the Breach.
I think the Breach is definitely going to be one of the game-changing points to prevent the push from coming in. Because he's the only one with slow in this entire lineup other than the trademark. And first blood coming along, I Love Esther as well, and INF. Just free entry onto the garage, gonna get healed up. And gonna continue pushing down to the seaside.
Yeah, and the Cloudburst and the Tailwind will be committed from the side of Kiro Barrage. No, from the Mongs, and they will still be 3 players up. There's only a chamber left for Team Kiro Barrage. Redco in a 1v3 clutch. Can he pull it off?
He has to play this very patiently to check all of his angles before hopping right in. He takes the 50-50 gamble here. He checks the wrong corner. And JX will pick up that kill now. 5-8. They will be able to win the first pistol round.
And yeah, the Mongs proving me wrong that Sky is the better initiator for offense. I mean, INF has been performing stellarly for his team at the moment with 17 frags. I mean, overshooting the rest of Team Kiro Barrage, but just that Fake IGN and Mizran are struggling behind.
But I believe they should be able to climb out. I mean, Mizran and Fake IGN has been creating that space with the controller abilities like the smoke as well as slows and the entries to keep space. As much as I can, Christina kind of getting caught off here in Garage. You can't really do too much about that against 2 Spectres and alone with a shorty.
And now, the Garage Flash finds the whole team blind, but High's finding the wrong timing, but INF does not manage to clean him out. High with the Sheriff finds the frag.
Oh, it's just a matter of whose timings was there.
Both are two going through the dark cover at the same time. Now JX, yeah, he will be forced to pull out his ghost, but Highs with the Sheriff continues to go on a tear through. But it's now a 3v3 retake. Things are just beginning to seem even.
Oh, the crossfire here is quite devastating, and it will work out into their favor while Fake IGN covers the back of the side, I believe.
Yeah, and the Mongs managed to secure their bonus round. Things were looking dicey over there with Team Kiro Barrage actually kind of pulling through.
For a moment there, they could have gotten a potential thrifty, but the crossfire was just a little bit too strong against Team Kiro Barrage.
And now the full buy coming out from Team Kiro Barrage. I mean, some half armor here or there, but all rifles nonetheless. So we will have a round on our hands.
All you need is that one shot, one kill potential. So I mean, like, it comes down to the preference of a lot of people like to argue about over this controversial topic, right? Vandal or Phantom.
Phantom.
I mean, Phantom for close range, Vandal for far range, right? I mean, that's the theoretical theory, right? That a lot of people like to say.
Phantom. All the way.
Okay. Vandal for me.
Phantom all the way. I mean, let's not get into it, but the Mongs, at the moment, they did poke and prod around this A lobby. A long, they wanted to pull off a rotation from Team Kiru Bairaj and then regroup and head back towards another site, possibly towards the B site. But Redco, smart to this, takes away the A lobby control that Mizern has.
He's gonna lock down that side, but in the meantime, the Monk's gonna hit and rush right onto the B side. And Melting's totally prepared to the dark cover. And that's the beauty of the dark cover, right? It's completely hollow. You can just hide inside.
And now JX, yeah, is good for one. Takes away Melting's life, but the Monks are in a 2v5 situation and the spike is being diffused. Will they get the defuse off?
Not in time. It's just beautiful timing. Not in time for the Monks, however, to deny that defuse.
And Team Kiru Bairaj being placed on a 2-man leftover, you know. So they have only a bit of half rifles, half armor rifles, but the Monks, I believe they did a lot of damage from the bonus round.
I mean, there's a lot of economic damage from both sides in general. Melting's actually gonna pick up a very fun gun, I believe. I like this gun. When you can't really afford a Vandal, I'll buy this.
Yeah, and I believe the momentum that the Monks have been giving is actually good to take away the rounds, but scratch that. The paranoia into Redco's peak. What was that? He was in window.
I think he shot through the wooden beam. I mean, if long that's wall bangable, right?
Yeah, that's wall bangable. What the hell?
Oh man, what timing! I mean, I've gotten one before, but that's insane luck.
Yeah, and definitely right now, Team Kiru Bairaj will be looking to cement their lead. They are not moving an inch, not biting, waiting for the hit of the Monks to come in.
It's just a matter of time where the Monks is going to decide to choose. They're going to consolidate their forces and push in as one. Now look at that, Team Kiru Bairaj.
They're
ready.
Prepared. The Ultron has been committed from the side of the Monks. Aftershock as well, but Mizern takes out Highs on this high B location.
Dark cover does come out. This may actually just hinder them just a tad bit, but Isla Vesta is going for the wall, the smoke banks actually connecting all of them. They're going to suffer some damage.
And now Isla Esther, he is staring down into Redco's barrel right now. But Chrysania and Meltings are good for two. JX here takes the trade, and it's now a 2v2 situation. Chrysania is on the other side, playing into the B side right now. Does he peek through the dark cover? But JX will get the better of him.
Enemy remaining.
It's down to the 1v1. Redco the better of the chambers now.
Yeah, the battle will come through.
Does the timing? Try to go for the quick scope coming in from JX, but Redco tried to. He actually tried to hold all the way, but here's the footsteps coming. He predicted that perfectly and just prevented that tour de force from coming to effect.
Yeah, and that was just unlucky timing from the other chamber, JX. Yeah, Redco finding the better of him, the half defuse, and finding the footsteps, the angle. Wow.
They're finding everything.
They're finding everything at the moment, and the Monks, the economy will be not looking too good. Not looking too good. And now Team Kiru Bairaj. They have the Tour de Force and the Hunter's Fury already committed at the start of the round.
They're just clearing out the garage. They're just clearing out all the angles before they make their next plan. This is a lot of information being gathered here.
Scout destroyed.
And they're rolling down the right to garage, connects onto 4. The flashes connect as well. Zeno and Melty's gonna come in to clean up the shop here. Chrysania as well. The whole gang's here, pushing out all the way to grass. The last player remaining. Fake Agent has to TP away. Shrouded step away, but he will be caught by Zeno. He won't get chased all the way. I believe the breach was coming in from the C Long to pinch him up.
And yeah, that
What a
breach,
sandwich.
that breach flash is a demon flash. What? Who flashes the bottom of the site?
He does.
You are not looking towards the bottom of the site. You, as a crosshair placement, mechanic, you are always looking for the headshot angles, and the flash coming up from the bottom.
You don't expect.
You don't expect that.
Sometimes you tend to look down, you tend to look left or right, but that is connected perfectly. A lot of ultimates being committed here.
And now Zeno takes out Mizern, cannot find the entry. The entry player for the Monks already taken down this early. The Aldrone committed. They still want this site.
Oh, Fake IGN actually gonna be the entry moment here. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade on the side, but the entire team of Kiru by Raj is all there and ready to receive.
Yeah,
Except for Heis, but he's on the way. He was on the way.
they just had more players, and now it will be the match point for Team Kiru Bairaj. They are on a broken economy. They will have to claw their way out of this round. Mizran does have the Blade Storm. He can buy for someone, but will he do so?
Oh, yeah, okay, he's gonna pick up the second Guardian for the Monks here. They have from the Shadow, which hasn't really been used by Fake IGN. There's still the Blade Storm from Mizran, which is gonna use here. And there is, of course, the Hunter's Fury. They're trying to hopefully can find some picks here. If not, Team Q by Rush is gonna collapse on them. And that's the first one actually coming in from I Love Esther.
Yeah, and Chrysania not finding the picks that he needed. He was tracked by the Aldrone, but Mizran going in with the Blade Storm, gets meltings, but gets traded off by Redco, but instantly gets taken down as I Love Esther and JX takes the site.
And now Zeno on a 1v4 journey through time and space. Yeah, he spots the first player. This could be enough. Oh, actually, does he know about it? INF didn't actually spot him, but doesn't matter. Fake IGN actually has it all settled.
Yeah, and definitely now Team Kiru by Raj, they are still have the ability to buy into the next rounds. Their economy is too far gone at this moment, and definitely I feel that this will be the last round that they can buy though.
Oh, if they do, it could be a reverse sweep.
Yeah, it might be a reverse sweep. I mean, on the Hmong side, I haven't seen very stellar gameplay from the side of the initiators, the Sova and the Trailblazer, not finding as much value as it needs to be.
Oh, are we gonna see what First Love did? Like, we're gonna see another First Love play here, I think.
And Heis going into the brainstorm. He does find the pick on the Esther. And oh, gets shot down by INF instantly, but it is a 4v3. Kiru by Raj are still at a man advantage.
He's gonna get spotted here. And he's gonna get Hunter's Fury casted upon him. I don't hear the second one coming out. Oh, actually scans out INF. He gets 74 HP. If he gets the third one connecting, it will be paid in dividends, but of course he's just gonna cancel it.
And Rico, he has the whole play on his hands. He does have the whole A lobby. JX here with the shot, but Mizran gets the trade.
Last player standing.
But Mizran,
Not luckily anymore.
not luckily anymore. He is in a 1v3 situation. 40 seconds left. And this is Team Kiru by Raj's match point as Chrysania takes him out.
Defenders win.
13-7. What a handed round by Team Kiru by Raj. This is the first, I think, the widest gap that we have seen between teams today. Most of the teams have been playing very close rounds, but I mean, for the next map, we will have split and we will have fracture, and it might be a bit different. And of course, Redco pulling off his chamber tricks once again. I expected more from the Jets being the entry players, but despite that,
It's the Sentinels and the Initiators doing
Sentinels
the work.
and Initiators are proving that duelists are not the only star players of the team. Yeah. And that wraps up the round, so we will have the next map being Fracture with Team Kiru by Raj on the defense side. I'm really looking forward to Raze being played.
Oh, I
actually.
mean, Raze in Fracture, I think Breach in Fracture is also pretty solid. Even our Viper as well will definitely have a lot of impact coming into the map of Fracture.
And yeah, so these players will be going for a break, and we will be seeing you shortly. This has been Mo, and it has been Twilights.
So, you know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the AEF X Valo tournament that we are having at the Esports Experience Center at Kallang Wave Mall. This is Mo, and this is my fellow co-caster, Twilights. We have already watched Game 1 of Team Kirubairaj versus the Mongs. And Team Kirubairaj, they are looking very strong. They took it 13-7.
Yep.
Yeah, so what do you think of the first game, Chris?
Now, in this map of Haven, anything can go wrong. Of course, like we say, it's 50-50, but we can see who had the superior mechanical skills as well as tactics that happened, especially with the Omen plays coming in from Christina. Really gave a huge upper lead, upper hand for Team Kirubairaj in general. I think there's more to come in this upcoming map of Fracture. There's still a lot of different gameplay to be seen.
And yeah, speaking of Fracture, will be map 2. That will be our map 2 for this best of 3 series. Then Team Kirubairaj, I mean, they are the ones defending on this side, and the Mongs are actually picking this map. So what do you feel about the agent picks that will come through? I feel like
Chamber,
Chamber,
without a doubt.
I mean, for let's go with Duelist.
Duelist, Jet.
Not Neon, not Raze.
I mean, I would like a race, but I'm expecting a Jet. Hey, look at that! Hey, look at that!
Oh, all
Look at
right. So we have Neon coming in from the side of the Mongs, and they are going with the double controller set up on this offense side. Well, they do have the Breach and the Chamber.
Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, the Neon.
I mean, the Neon has been a very, very, you know, dominant pick from the NA side, with Victor playing it so well on the VCT series. And definitely we're going to see something new with this Neon Viper setup, though. Because usually you see Neon being played with Breach, and I mean, they do have the Breach, but they do not have the secondary duelist in the form of a Raze, or they do not have any form of backup in the form, you know, in like human backup. I mean, he has a lot of utility to work with. He will have the fault line. There will be smokes down for him, but if he gets picked off while he's in the fast lane, that's the end of the push right there.
Can you imagine dropping your fast lane and then just getting shot right in the middle of it? Like, they just track you perfectly all the way.
And yeah, for offense, I would favor Team Kirubairaj because they have the jet pick.
Yeah, they have more offense here.
Yeah,
they have double the duelists.
I mean, they have 2 people who can trade for each other, and that is very important when we're playing against these split up locations, especially in Fracture. Because given the structure of this map, you are always away from your teammates, and you need to be there to trade your teammates, especially if something happens.
Oh, look at this. They actually have an insane crossfire coming up here. Look at that. Meltings and Rico coming from both sides. Will they be expecting both? Managed to catch one. And they will go with the refrag back and forth yet again, leaving only down to the 2v2. Both of them, at least one of each, are pretty low on HP.
And now it's a 2v2 situation. The spike is still with the Mongs, but the HP of the Brimstone is much lower than the Breach at the moment. But Meltings has the whole round on his hands, but the smoke will be going through, and Highs finds the initial pick onto Mizran, which is the higher HP player, and finds JX as well.
Absolutely disgusting with the Headhunter. I mean, all you could see was hit, so it was just free pickings, right?
And Highs just now on the Jet. Even though he was entering for his team, he did his job. He just could not find the frags, and Redco on the Chamber was cleaning up shop. And now Highs, he's like, yeah, switch up with me, you know? Yeah. You do the entry, I'll get the frags.
I mean, they're just showing they can play anyone, anything. And like you see, Meltings was, I think, yeah, Christina now, instead of the Omen, he's going to be playing the Brimstone. So there's a lot of change up here, saying that, hey, we are very flexible on our picks here. Rico going for the Marshall pick. That doesn't really catch anyone, however, but we'll go back into safety.
Yeah, and now Zeno has this information that Mizran and JX, or someone else might be playing over here, but he does not fall for the bait. It looked like a fault line bait, and he runs away to give the sound cue so that the shorty will pull through from JX. But Kai is playing from this tower location takes away Esther's life.
Yeah, there's more to come. They're playing really slowly. The Monks want to play very safe. They have to play for picks here. But then and again, Team Kiru by Raj can just play by time.
And yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I mean by this Neon pick being very niche. You have to have some form of a setup available, and you have to go very fast, especially when you're grouping up. But Zeno proving me otherwise as he does it solo. And I think IGN good for 1.
So far, maybe good for 2. Good for 1 right clicks, but you know, one shot from the Marshall with no armor, you're gone.
Yeah. And the Monks, they have to pick up the pace, definitely. They have to find the timings where Team Kiru by Raj are probably attacking into them, and they have to address this. It's really very hard to do all 3 things at the same time, especially when you're on attack, because you want to stop their offense and somehow regroup and find the timing where you can do it and take over the site.
Honestly, for me, I'm not really a big Fracture fan, to be honest. I gotta be honest.
I am a big Fracture fan, but it's because there are so many executes like this, and we see the Viper Wall being committed together with a fast lane. Esther going with the relay boat and the overdrive. No, I mean the fast charge. He is going into the lane, but fake IGN gets taken down.
That's not what you love to see now. The Monks, they have the weapon here, but they're kind of losing out just a little bit towards the bonus. They're not almost connecting the shots. They will finally clean up Mason. Still now down to the 2v1. There's only left INF. He's down up in the tower. He's gonna get pinched here by Meltings, and there he goes down. And they will upgrade themselves up to the Vandal.
And the Monks, they did have the correct idea. They wanted to execute that. They wanted to go into the site with the fast lane and the Neon together, combined with the Viper Wall. But the Viper just going down, just despite being the second player in the site. That's just a misplay by the team of the Monks. I mean, exiting the fast lane too early and not covering the straight angle that is provided for you and having your utility out. That's just a classic mistake that we see.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one to play with the fast lanes to flash out, right? There's no Sky that will really take great advantage of it. There's no Phoenix as well, no KO. So it's quite difficult to play on by Neon's characteristics. You only have your relay bout, and that's about it.
Yeah, and that's why I say I favor Team Kiru by Raj's lineup, because they do have the Jet that will be the second force behind this Neon as he goes for this entry. And now they are going on a tear through of the Monks players as Zeno is running around as Reiko is trading for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly like what you just said. Jet and the Neon sticking together, going in, just go for the trade. If they can kill the Neon, fine, Jet will come and follow up. If they kill the Jet, Neon's gonna follow up.
And yes, this is what you need to do with a Neon. The Neon goes in front, yes, but there has to be a secondary force behind him to somewhat supplement the firepower and take over the site.
Yeah, you definitely need the follow-up in all of these cases here.
And now the Monks will be on their buy round, but Team Kiru by Rogers' economy is looking so healthy at this moment. And it's not looking too good for the future round of the Monks, but if they do find something, it might change, a momentum change as Vision takes away Zeno's life. Now Reiko gets the trade and gets flashed away.
It's kind of trying to constantly pick this. Meltings with a good flash, but the trade will come on board here. 3 onto fake IGN. Still has pretty decent health. Still should be able to sustain here.
And look at where the Chamber is. The Chamber has the timing on highs right now. He finds the pick, but does fake IGN know that Reiko is all the way here? Reiko gets the pick onto fake IGN. INF.
Yeah, it's free to roam around the streets now. Spike is dropped. He knows that if he picks it up, it's gonna be a bit tricky. Could be a bait, you know.
They do have an idea where he is, but yeah, Reiko will get the better of him. And with a 4K, it's a 5-0 lead. The Monks' economy is reset once again.
Oh, yeah, they can finally buy the rifle. Wait, are they gonna buy? Wait, hang on. Wait
No, as in it's reset into an eco.
Oh, reset in the eco. I was like, they can buy rifles now?
They bought the rifles for the previous round and got destroyed by Team Kiru by Rogers' aggression.
Being set down all the way back to the eco. Okay, good. More like a Shiko. I mean, this is guaranteed by everyone's buy from what we can see.
Yeah, and the Monks, they have to address this
You want to
aggression
play?
somehow.
Let's play.
And now this orbital strike has been committed on the side of Team Kiro by Raj. They were probably feeling an A hit and wanted to cut off the players as they have players already in aiming control.
Oh, I love the fast. What's it called? The run sprint. It's just so useful.
I forgot.
I forgot what it is. I mistook it as fast track.
Yeah, and now
Oh, is it fast track?
I
Forgot. No.
I'm not too sure. Then anyway, so the Monks have lost their Neo. That's your entry player, and they are on offense at the moment. So they need every power that they have to attack into Team Kiro Barrage, and it's just not looking too good at the moment. It's Chrysania. He does have timing on Mizran, and Zeno takes out INF as well. The Monks will be put on a two-man disadvantage. Fake IGN not finding Chrysania this timing. The snake bite will be committed, but not finding anything as well.
Oh, he's in. Okay. I thought Fake IGN would have gotten the kill there, but no, I guess superior weaponry here. The Vandal. JX, however, finds the kill onto Red Coat. That's one down. 4 more to go. Really about not connecting. And the gold and fast lane up right in his face. Body hopping all around JX. He can't connect the shots at all.
My
He connects at the final moment right behind the box. He needs any help. But right now he's down to 1v3. Finally gets taken down by Meltings.
And Team
That's pretty
Kiro Barrage is just putting on a show right now. They are just walking over the players of the Monks. This is just it's super hard to see because they are playing defense and they are
They're playing
just
so
pushing
aggressive,
out.
yeah.
They're just pushing out. They know that they are not Byram, but the fashion, the way that they do it, it has to hurt the players of the Monks somehow. And these players, they have to form a mental reset and somehow find and scrape around probably through. It's gonna be so hard though.
I mean, like you said, the best defense is the best offense. And I just remember the ability. It's called High Gear.
High gear.
Spike
Now,
down B.
once again,
Smoke's
we
down.
see this aggressive defensive play by Hives and Chrysania. Time and time again, finding these picks. The Monks, they have to force some form of utility to hold it down.
Oh man, I mean the spike is just lost and they know where the Monk is coming from. Attack comes onto the Neon on the other side. I love Esther finally coming
One
in
enemy
and gets the
remaining.
kill there, but trade comes back and forth yet again coming from both sides. And now Fake IGN last one standing, he does have the Viper Pit. Actually, the Monk has all the ultimates, so the Viper's Pit here could prove a little bit useful here.
But
perhaps.
Team Kiro Barrage, they have the two fastest agents.
Yeah, no, that's it. They know where it is, they predicted, but hang on! It's not over just yet. That was a beautiful lineup for IGN. I was not expecting that actually.
And now signs of life for the side of the Monks. They might have the cusp of
30
one
seconds
round
left.
on their hands. Snake Bite will be committed as the aftershock goes through for Meltings as well. It will be a 1v1 situation. The Rolling Thunder is committed, but Meltings, he has found his way into drop somehow.
Flash out.
Oh, the Flashy just chopped right in. He doesn't know where the Viper is at.
Yeah,
It's
he
gonna
is-
be very close, very scary actually.
Yeah, and this angle actually might give him the advantage, but does he know where the other player is? He has no
Oh,
idea.
no.
Both are creeping around each other, and now he goes for the DP.
Oh my goodness! Meltings! What was that? So you walked in, they literally walked side by side like two knights, like two ships in the night, sailing past one another, back and forth, comes out, comes in, off the Viper's Pit non-stop, and then fake tap the defuse twice, and then gets the kill. That is a lot of step to process here,
And Fake IGN, he did have the play on his hands, just not finding the timing onto Meltings as he had the superior walk-around ability, just not being able to find him through the Viper's Pit at all. And now the same offensive play, but it's just a different layer every time with Zeno and Reiko. And look at this, it's really new from him.
Oh!
I'm out of here.
Don't mess with Neon. Now you know. I mean, like it looks like Zeno knows the full potential of Neon here, just getting to positions that no one expects you to be, because you're usually at a normal pace, but Neon moves just so fast with the high gear.
And I hope that the Monks do get some rounds, because I would love to see this on offense. And now with a 7-0 scoreline, it's going to be so hard for the Monks to even mount an offense. But Zeno does get picked off by fake IGN.
Oh.
Now he's good for 2. Now Team Kiru by Raj finally on a man disadvantage. INF takes him out. Now 4v2 situation. Overdrive heavily committed by Esther, but gets taken out by Highs. The play might have been given up as they are feeling a B hit at the moment probably. But the players of Team Kiru by Raj chooses to anchor on both sides.
Oh, man, it's gonna be so close here.
Yeah, he
30
does have the
seconds
Rolling
left.
Thunder and the Fault Line to work with. Yeah, the Rolling Thunder will push him off the angle to
enemy
secure him the
remaining.
plant. But
Oh.
Meltings
Spike down.
all the way from the other side.
He came to the rescue. He came to save Highs. The hero of the day was
And
Meltings.
I can't help but to feel a sense of dread for the players on the side of the Mongs. It's an 8-0 scoreline every single round. I mean, most of these late rounds have been so close. It was a 1v1, it was a 2v2. But just having the player at the correct space at the correct time proved to be the undoing of the Mongs.
I'm out of here. There.
There's just so much
Go, go,
to
go.
go up against here for the Monks.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle. They have to take this
Wow.
one round at a time. And now the flash and the aftershock catching all 5 players. And look at this. They do not find anyone, but Meltings gets one trade. JX here trades it out. So it's a 4v4 situation. But Kiru by Raj, Reiko already on very low HP.
Yeah, they do manage to molly out A main, so that should just hold and sustain a little bit longer. But look at that, big IGN senses it, but Zeno is faster than Mika. Oh, comes kicking in, but unfortunately not enough damage with the overdrive.
And now the Monks stuck all the way in A main with a smoke staring down at them. And the other players on the offense side, they are all here. Oh no, Highs misses his shot, and but of course, he
Definitely
pulls out
misses
the
the second.
headhunter.
I mean, there was no escape for Redco at that point. There was no dash, but oh, that was very close for JX. He almost got the ace and the clutch at the same time, but hey, Christiania has a lot of things to say about that.
JX, yeah, with a 4K, he nearly pulled it off for the team. It's just that Highs at that location with the headhunter being too much to handle. He had an operator, by the way, but he chose to use his weapon instead.
I guess after the miss, he didn't want to come back
reset,
to reset the gun. So it may have taken a bit too long. So he busted out the headhunter, connected beautiful headshots there as well.
And once again, the Monks economy has been reset into an eco.
Oh, look at where Zeno is going.
Oh my God, Zeno with the what? High gear?
High gear.
Yeah, high gear once again, putting the crosshairs away from these B main players, and Highs finding the trade pick coming in from behind as well.
Oh, I love the entry coming in from I Love Esther. As well as IGN is a complete side clear, and they should be able to go for the plant, but it's still the 4v3.
Spike planted.
High still has the 34, but he has the operator, so it doesn't even matter. He knows where the last player is at. It's a matter of timing here.
Yeah, and they managed to cross to the other side, but they do have the superior numbers advantage as the fast lane goes through JX. Yeah, good for 1 though.
Oh, the timing here from Rico coming in from the flank, and now Fake I just gonna get a full face of flash.
Oh my God, the utility from Team Kiru by Raj is so amazing to watch at the moment. But I can't help but to be so scared for the Monks. They'll have a 0 round scoreline, and it's not looking too good.
It's gonna be very difficult for the Monk at this point in time. I mean, after the last game, it was kind of a mental drain going up against Team Kiru by Raj.
Yeah, and the Monks, they have a very, very heavy hill if they want to win the series. They have a 10-0 round disadvantage. They have to pull it off with just now it looked good. Aster pulled out the fast lane. They got the plant off. It's just that the post-plant utility from the side of Team Kirubai was too much to handle. They had flashes and another fast lane to work with.
That's right. I mean, the Monks have been getting the kills, they have been getting the plants, but it's just that they couldn't like finish up and close up the gap.
I'm out of here.
Oh, you know, getting caught off by the aftershock right in the smoke. Everyone's on days from both sides. So much utility being used here in the A main.
Gotta go.
And yeah, 4 players of the Monks are on the side of A, but now the fast lane rotate. But the Highs will get one pick. Will he be good for the another? The flash will go through, and he's forced to rendezvous away from this location, but he is still pushed to this main location. Viper's Pit has been committed. Xeno good for the kill against JX. Yeah, 5v3 situation for the Monks. Fake IGN takes away Highs' life. Now the plan.
Oh
will
no,
be going
the
through.
timing
Spike
again.
down B.
Doesn't know that Christina actually entered the Viper's Pit, and then there it goes down. Spike still lost yet again. So Monks, they only have 2v3 now actually. I want to say 2v4, but now they're 2v3. Mazerin trying to even the playing field.
And it's gonna be so hard for the Monks
30
to
seconds
fight
left.
against Team Kiribarage's timing. There was nobody behind the Viper's Pit to back up the Viper as he had the spike. Now the spike is loose all the way in B.
There's only 15 seconds left, and I don't see any chance right now. They're not really going to push the meta. They would rather save the
10
weapons
seconds
here.
left.
What kind of maniac pushes into a Viper's Pit and expects a timing to find the Viper?
Christina?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, INF does a pretty good pick there.
Last round before
And
Good
now-
timing.
And a levels 11-0 scoreline. Things are looking to be against the wall for the Monks right now. They are really being pushed to the limits. I mean, they have been trying every round, but just that Team Kirubai, they're having these superior timings. They have the superior utility usage as well. Every time they throw a stun, someone is stunned. Every time they throw a flash, someone is flashed.
I mean, they know the positioning, they know the predictions of all where the enemies are at, so they have a pretty good guess.
And not just that, once they're stunned or flashed, they have people to back it up and get the frag on top of that.
How about the game sense as well? The team were coming along, and Red Cole gonna get shut down by aiming, trying to be a little bit fanciful, but unfortunately shut down. Xeno will still be there, however. Hold the backup, just waiting away.
And now, Xeno has the whole round on his hands as he's on the second floor. If he finds Esther right here, he might be able to open the site back up for the retake. It's a 3v3, and the site hasn't, no, the spike hasn't
One
even been
enemy
found.
remaining.
It's all the
Spike
way
down
dropped,
A.
and Chrisania with the 3k. He takes away the chance.
Oh, there's a good play coming in by INF. Xeno finally getting shut down there. Oh, there's an unfortunate quick smoke, missing his shot, and Christina picks up the 4k in round number 12.
This is
Switching
disgusting to watch
Match
from Team Kirubai. They are going on a tear through at the moment, smurfing in this Radiant lobby or something. Everybody is just finding the correct timings, the utility usage, everything is just going right for them.
Yeah, I believe this is the first Stomp we are seeing in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's an opponent-sided map.
Opponent-sided map, that's what I love to say.
And now Team Kirubai, they will be looking towards the 13-0 of the day. They will have the first round of the offense.
I think the Monk's gonna win the pistol round.
You called it?
Why not, right?
Yeah, but Team Kirubai utility usage have been so on point. And look at this Neon play, but Esther shuts him down. So,
4 more to go.
4 more to go. And Fake IGN with this Viper wall playing in this cheeky location. The Cresania already find the opening pick, gets
Spike
traded
down
off,
B.
and now trades are going left and right. 3v2 situation. Fake IGN
One
gets
enemy
taken down.
remaining.
And
I
now
got the
Reiko
Oh, it's gonna be very close actually.
has to go for the plan.
It's safe. Causing pressure
enemy
against the
remaining.
opponents. That's one. Gets flash, dashes away, picks out his knife. That is the wrong weapon, my sir. That is I think that mispress there.
Unlucky. If he had his pistol out right there, he would have won and given them a 13-0 maybe? At least it would have given them a fair fight.
Yeah.
But nothing looks fair about this. There's still 11 round advantage for Team Kiru Bairaj. So looking really bad. And now they are going to force up.
Wow, I mean, they want to end it here and now. I'm going to say the Monks... No, they're going to have a very even fight coming into this. It's going to be a pretty even fight.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty even fight. And now Zeno going forward with his high gear, using his relay poke to find Esther. Chamber in this box position though has not been spotted, and he might be able to tell his team that the whole team has rotated away. But the Monks are not moving at all.
They're holding.
Yeah, fast lane has been committed. Fake IGN good for one. He has a snake bite and he has to delay his push. Oh, good for one more. And now the play on the tower will be going through Ksenia. Good for one. It's now a 3v2 situation for the Monks. And JX picks away the snake.
Nothing's last one standing, and he has the guidance, he has the power here, but no, JX will get the final kill now on to Melting.
And yeah, looks like an interesting round from the side of Team Kiru Bairaj. They did have the read of going back to the other side because all the smokes from the Monks have been used and to clear out the site. So they wanted to use the fast lane to take away the B main control, but fake IGN anchoring the site really well. Good for two over there, and that was good enough.
I mean, he held pretty strong, and that's really the picks that the Monks needed. There's so much happening at the same time, but since that they forced bot that they can't. Oh, they actually forced again. That's gonna be very interesting to see.
And now INF in this location with a judge. He has the rendezvous away, but the whole team has been blinded in sand at the moment. Relay ball will be going through. Esther gets instantly shut down by Hive on the Headhunter.
Carrier's dead.
4 more to go now. It's pretty even. Reiko at the point blank. Marshall not connecting the shots is very unfortunate. No, the no scopes are accurate, but just that. Just a tad bit shot missing the link, and Heis actually makes his way onto the side. He's gonna get the spike planted.
And he's on 35 HP at the moment. He will have the tour de force to work with after this, but does he commit it over here? His aiming location has not been watched as the rolling thunder will be committed from the side of Vision. Fake IGN will be good for the kill though, and the round will continue to go towards the Monks' favor.
Oh, this is gonna be a 12-0 sweep, a turnaround, that how the tables have turned.
I hope so.
And then it's gonna go into OT. And OT2.
Copium?
Copium.
I mean, Team Kiru Bairaj just has to find this one round timing.
It's gonna go into map number 3 of Bind.
That's a dream that we all share, but I believe that today is not the day. Today is not the day, it's a dream. I believe Team Kiru Bairaj have the superiors.
They're gonna choke at the 12-point mark.
They just need this one round where Redco and Zeno attack together. Definitely, Zeno has been going forward all the time. It's just that the Monks are finding this advanced timing right now. And now the tour de force has been committed from the side of Team Kiru Bairaj. Zeno already in the tower position, but Mizern takes him out.
I mean, they do have the rifles now, so things should be a little bit easier. Now Rico gonna go for the pinch onto the tower. Actually catches Misery in here, and there we go. Side is now open and clear. Easy for the pickings and for the planting.
Yeah, the double pincer from the arcade and the B main going through Chamber and the Brimstone will have a long task ahead of them.
2v4 against the wall, against the Tour de Force, the Blaze Storm, and they still have a Rolling Thunder in their pocket.
Yeah, and now
Off your feet!
Incendiary has been used, but the Rolling Thunder committed to stall for even more time, and the fault line will be going through JX here. Good for one. Ksenia takes out JX here, and INF.
Teleport's ready.
In a 1v3 situation.
Oppa vs Oppa, and looks like Heis will be the one winning the Tour de Force. And congratulations to Team Kiru Bairaj for taking this game. So that's basically 2-0, right? Oh, that's actually pretty quick, 2-0. And that means they're gonna be qualified to the semi-finals.
And Team Kira Bairaj looks very scary at the moment. I'm very scared for any team that's in their bracket. They have handed wins on both maps. Haven, their pick, and Fracture, which was actually the pick of the Mongs.
The Monks, yeah. I mean, they were hoping maybe Team Hero Barrage wouldn't know how to play Fracture, but I don't think it's just that alone.
Yes, they did try their best though, and even though I felt that the Neon pick was a bit off, I still feel
I
that
love the Neon pick, honestly.
I love the Neon pick. It's just that I felt that the Mongs did not have the firepower to back up the
Yeah, there's no
Neon.
follow-up. Yeah,
There's
like
no
the Jet.
follow-up. Yeah, and I believe that if you're playing something like a Neon, you need the firepower to back it up. Definitely. Even though these teams, you see them playing an Initiator Neon combo, we see something like a KO who puts his body and goes behind the Neon. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's unfortunate no follow-up for
But
that
very
team comp.
well tried by the Mongs, and
Yep.
congratulations to Team Kira Bairaj once again for going through to the top 4. So the top 4 teams for today are Bleed Academy,
Yep.
ABC
1, 2,
123, Vixen Rising, and Team Kira Bairaj. So these top 4 teams will be playing for a 3K cash prize. So they are, 3 of them are guaranteed cash prizes.
That's right. 1,500 for the first place, 1,000 for the second, and 500 for the third place.
Yeah, so once again, we would like to thank our organizers, the Esports Experience Center, Reality Rift Arena, Toy or Game.
And also, Royal. Did you know that this is actually magnetic?
You said it once?
I say what I'm going to say twice because I'm still shocked by the fact that it's actually magnetic.
Yep, Royal Chair, Royal Gaming Chair, and Kallang Wave Mall, the location that we're currently at. If you want to come down to watch the top 4 tomorrow, please come down to Kallang Wave Mall at the Singapore Sports Hub to catch the action live.
That's right, and it will be starting at 12 p.m.
So there will be 4 games happening tomorrow, and these teams, they look really scary. I'm really looking forward to seeing how ABC 123 plays against Bleed Academy though.
Do you smell a grand final right off the bat, or is that why you're going to make your predictions for tomorrow?
I'm not calling anything for tomorrow, so we'll leave it to the casters for tomorrow. I believe Twilights will be here tomorrow.
Yep, and it will be me and Mr. Kodan. I don't think he's in the house. Okay, he's right there sitting in the house. You shout out to Kodan. Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow casting alongside with me, and I really hope that you guys enjoy today's games. Yeah, huge shout out to the audience here live at the Esports Experience Center, as well as those watching on the streams. A huge shout out to the production as well for having, and the observer for making all this possible, and the organizers yet again.
Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. This has been your caster Mo,
And this is Twilights.
signing off.